Hello dear children. So in our last video we had seen few of the exercises. So now the rest of the exercises we will see in this video. So I hope you all are writing in your notebook, okay? And along with that we are sending you answer key also. If you are confused anywhere, you can just write from answer key, or you can solve your doubts in our web page doubt section also. So I hope you all are studying sincerely. So let's go ahead now. So in this exercise, we will replace the verb in red with an infinitive. Okay, and we have to make other changes also if required. So till now we have done A, B, C and D exercises. Now from here in today's video we will cover up three more exercises, exercise E, F and G. So let us start with exercise E. The first sentence is Mrs. Sharma is the only judge who voted for me. So here voted is given in red line. Voted is the verb. So what we have to do here, we have to replace voted with infinitive, and we know infinitive means either 2 plus V1 or only V1. Okay, in bare infinitive we'll use only V1. So other changes we have to make are we have to remove WH word also, because WH word is also used to join the sentence as we are doing in the indirect speech, and 2 plus infinitive, that also do the same work. It is used for joining the sentence. So let us see the answer. Mrs. Sharma is the only judge to vote for me. So we have removed who. So this change we have done along with replacing voted with to vote. Next sentence, we all hoped that we would win the tournament. So here again highlighted verb is would win. So the answer would be we all hoped to win the tournament. After to we'll always use V1. Third sentence, they were wondering whom they should complain for the frequent power cuts. So should complain is again auxiliary as in the second sentence. So we have to replace should complain with infinitive. So the answer is they were wondering whom to complain. Here we are not removing WH word whom, and because to whom we have to complain. This is necessary to keep it, otherwise the meaning would be lost. So next sentence, fourth sentence number 4 is I was very delighted when I heard the news of your new job. So heard will become to hear. So we can say I was very delighted to hear the news of your new job. Next sentence, fifth, I was very upset when I saw my grandma bedridden with illness. Bedridden means who is taking complete rest in bed only. So the answer is I was very upset to see my grandma bedridden with illness. Sentence number 6, my mother promised that she would give me a guitar on my birthday. So would give will turn into infinitive. So my mother promised me to give a guitar on my birthday, or else you can say my mother promised to give me a guitar on my birthday. Both ways you can write. Next, seventh sentence, he was the one who offered us help when we shifted to a new locality. So he was the one to offer us help when we shifted to a new locality. And now the last sentence, 8. It is said that Mr. Sharma will be the next principal of this school. So here will is given as a verb, So we will make the sentence passive in order to use infinitive here. Like instead of it is said, what we have to do is we have to write the name of the Mr. Sharma in the beginning, and the sentence would be Mr. Sharma is said to be the next principal of the school. Next comes exercise F, where you have to rewrite these sentences using TOO2 TO2 pattern, 2 pattern. Now, what you have to do here, TOO means uh, so or very. If we say it is too hot, so it means it is so hot or it is very hot. Okay, so in place of to, we use so or very. And one important thing you need to understand before we start using to in these sentences is that to pattern sentences, in this kind of sentences we never see not, no. Okay, still these sentences are negative sentences. All right, so this type of pattern contains negativity in it. The meaning of the sentence does not change, but still we can just use to pattern, removing not, and still it would be negative. Let us understand it with the first example. The baby was so scared that he would not come out of the room. So here, first of all, you need to focus on two words, so and that, because each time we have to use to pattern, we'll remove this so and that, and instead of so and that we'll be using TOO2 and TO2. Instead of so, TOO, instead of that, TO2. And after TO2, we know that we always use V1. After that, most of the time you will find the pronoun like I, we, you, he, she, they, for whomever we have talked about. So that pronoun you will find after that. And after pronouns you will find the negative auxiliary verb like will not, cannot, should not, could not, would not, etc. Sometimes the helping verbs like do not, does not, did not also. So we have to remove all those auxiliary verbs along with not. But still, in to pattern, though we will not use not, the meaning of this negativity not will be containing in that. This is the speciality of this sentence. Let us see how. That's why many students get confused that though here not, we do not find anywhere not, how come it become negative? So you have to be very careful when using this kind of sentences. In the first one, we can see that the baby was so scared that he would not come out of the room. So what we will do, as I said you, we will remove so and that, and after that he and would not will also be removed. All right, so instead of so we'll use TOO2, instead of that we'll use to, and after to we always use V1. So come is the V verb. So the sentence becomes like this: the baby was too scared to come out of the room. The meaning remains the same, though we do not find the negative word not, still the meaning remains the same. Second sentence: the weather is so humid that you cannot wear silk. So the weather is too humid to wear silk. What did we do? Instead of so, we have used TOO2. Instead of that, you and cannot, we have used to. After to, we use V1. That's why we are removing that, you and cannot, and exactly after to, we are using the V1 verb where. So the weather is too humid to wear silk. That means the weather is very humid that we cannot wear silk. Next, third sentence: Dave was so angry that he did not speak to anyone. So remove so that, use to, and he did not also will be removed. Answer is Dave was too angry to speak to anyone. Fourth sentence: the dress was so expensive that Shalini could not buy it. So the answer is the dress was too expensive for Shalini to buy it. Why did we use for Shalini? Because in the first sentence Shalini's name is not written. That's why at least once we have to mention the name of the subject. Sentence number 5. The discount offers at the store were so attractive that I didn't leave anything. So here we will say the discount offers at the store were too attractive for me to leave anything. Again, what did we do? In the first part, that is before so, we are not given subject. Subject is given after that in form of pronoun I. So what we are doing? We are just converting I into for me, as we had did for Shalini. For Shalini. So you have to use for before the subject. If proper noun is given, then use proper noun like for Shalini. If proper noun is not given and pronoun is given, then use objective pronoun. I becomes for me. So once again, let me repeat the answer. The discount offers at the stores were too attractive for me to leave anything. And the last sentence of this exercise, the match was so interesting that I didn't leave my seat before the television. So once again, so and that will be replaced with TOO, TO2. The match was too interesting. Again, I becomes for me. The match was too interesting for me to leave my seat before the television. Alright, it's time for the last exercise of today's video. Exercise number G. Join these pairs of sentences using infinitives. Again, we have to use 2 plus V1. First sentence is, they will attend the wedding in December. This is the first sentence. And they will be very happy to attend it is the second sentence. So we have learnt in infinitive that infinitive have many uses. In that, one use was that after certain words like happy, sad and many other, we have to eager. Okay, after such words we have to use infinitive. So here in second sentence already it is given, so we just need to connect it by keeping this second sentence in the beginning, like they will be very happy to attend the wedding in December. Alright, it has to be replaced with the wedding in December. It's very simple. Second one, Mona lost her admit card. She was disappointed. Here also we can find the word disappointed, and after disappointed this word we also use infinitive. So we will begin the sentence with second sentence. And as in the first sentence we had seen that in both sentences the subject was they, so we did not make any change. But here we will have to make change, because here the proper noun Mona is given. So we will take the second sentence, she was disappointed, in the beginning, but instead of she will be using Mona, okay, because it is used for the first time. So we'll say Mona was disappointed to lose her admit card, and lost become lose, LOSE, because with 2-1 we always use V1. Okay, that's why. Next, third sentence, he shared the food with us. It was generous of him. So again, second sentence we can just bring forth. It was generous of him to share the food with us. Again, shared is in past tense, but we'll be using in the V1 form. SHARE, to share. Fourth sentence, you should speak the truth. You should not be afraid. So here both the pronouns, both the subjects are same. So we will say you should not be afraid to speak the truth. Once again we can find the word afraid here. So this is also in that category where after some words we have to use infinitive. So afraid is also used this way. Then fifth sentence, you should leave home early. You will reach the cinema hall on time. Here something different you have to understand. See, The second use of infinitive is that sometimes it is used to show the purpose or objective, like for which objective did we do this action. So for talking about some purpose of particular action also we are using infinitive. In the sentence number 5th, when we are given you should leave home early, this is the action, and second sentence you will reach the cinema hall on time, this is the purpose. For this purpose, for reaching cinema hall on time, we have to do the action of leaving home early. All right, so let us join the sentence. You should leave home early to reach the cinema hall on time. Sixth sentence, I stayed awake all night. I wanted to finish the book. Here also purpose is there, and the other thing is that whenever want, wants or wanted, this word comes in any form of the verb, we always use infinitive. Okay, I stayed awake for what? What was the purpose? So purpose was I wanted to finish the book. So the answer is I stayed awake all night to finish the book. And then seventh sentence, I was very ill. I did not appear for the test. So the answer would be I was too ill to appear for the test. Instead of so, we find very here. Most of the time we are saying that so is used in such sentences, but here they have used very. Both very and so have the same meaning. So instead of so we were using TOO2. So here instead of very we will be using TOO2. Alright. So I was too ill to appear for the test. Once again I would like to remind you, as we had done in the very first sentence in the beginning, in the previous exercise, like whenever did not, will not, would not, this kind of negative verbs are used in the sentence, we are removing both the verb, be it auxiliary or helping verb, and after that whatever negative word is used, not, that is also removed. Okay, so because in TOO2 the meaning just is included, so we don't need to use not in the TOO2 pattern sentences. So I was too ill to appear for the test. And the last sentence of this exercise and today's video, we should save the earth from deforestation. This is the first sentence, and second is we should plant as many saplings as possible. So how will we combine it? Once again we are given with action and the purpose. Okay, we should do the action of planting many saplings. Why? What is the purpose? The purpose is we want to save the earth from deforestation. All right, so the answer would be we should plant as many saplings as possible to save the earth from deforestation.